What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Freedom is the sure possession of those alone who have the courage to defend it. Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you. Better die standing than live kneeling. I am more afraid of our own mistakes than of our enemies' designs. Those who can think, but cannot express what they think, place themselves at the level of those who cannot think. We do not say that a man who takes no interest in public affairs is a man who minds his own business. We say he has no business being here at all. Our form of government does not enter into rivalry with the institutions of others. Our government does not copy our neighbors, but is an example to them. It is true that we are called a democracy, for the administration is in the hands of the many and not of the few. But while there exists equal justice to all and alike in their private disputes, the claim of excellence is also recognized, and when a citizen is in any way distinguished, he is preferred to the public service, not as a matter of privilege, but as the reward of merit. As for poverty, no one need be ashamed to admit it. The real shame is in not taking practical measures to escape from it. Those who can truly be accounted brave are those who best know the meaning of what is sweet in life and what is terrible, and then go out, undeterred, to meet what is to come. Time is the wisest counselor of all. Having knowledge but lacking the power to express it clearly is no better than never having any ideas at all. In private matters everyone is equal before the law. In public matters, when it is a question of putting power and responsibility into the hands of one man rather than another, what counts is not rank or money, but the ability to do the job well. It is difficult to argue with the belly, for it has no ears. Future ages will wonder at us, as the present age wonders at us now. Instead of looking on discussion as a stumbling block in the way of action, we think it an indispensable preliminary to any wise action at all. Who makes the fairest show means most deceit. Although only a few may originate a policy, we are all able to judge it. Famous men have the whole earth as their memorial. A woman's greatest glory is to be little talked about by men, whether for good or ill. Wait for the wisest of all counselors, time. We do not imitate, but are a model to others. For grief is felt not so much for the want of what we have never known, as for the loss of that to which we have been long accustomed. For a man's counsel cannot have equal weight or worth, when he alone has no children to risk in the general danger. Our love of what is beautiful does not lead to extravagance, our love of the things of the mind does not make us soft. We regard wealth as something to be properly used, rather than as something to boast about. As for poverty, no one need be ashamed to admit it. The real shame is in not taking practical measures to escape from it.
Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss out a chance to see next video. Subscribe.